What's up, guys? Hope everyone is having a good day. Today, I just want to talk about handhelds and how the thing is evolving. Hope there's more guys my age, and let me know in the comments what was your experience with those things, because I'm gonna ramble about a bit today. Mixed feelings about those things. This is not my first console. This was actually my third console, the Game Boy. I had the original one, but I've lost it. I can't find it. I've spent many hours on this thing, and it was one of the best experiences you can have on a handheld. It had its own cartridges, which was the size of that, but I kept my original Game Boys once. I didn't buy them again just for the shape. And as you can see, it still works. The good thing about those handhelds, we had them back in school, and it made you more sociable instead of unsociable like today's consoles. To be able to talk about those things and exchange Pokemon and everything, you had to be with other guys. Um, don't know why you can see Mickey over there. That's my phone case. But yeah, that's Pokemon Sapphire, if I remember. Yeah. And that's Crystal, my bad. To be able to exchange Pokemon with these things, you had to connect an actual wire on your Game Boy and meet you with your friends and exchange Pokemon. And we spent hundreds of hours on each save. The bad thing about those things, it didn't have a backlight, so you couldn't play in your bed like today, holding it above your head, because you wouldn't be able to see anything. Now, this was one of my favorite handhelds ever. The second thing that came out was this thing, the PSP. It had its good and bad things as well. For me, it wasn't very popular. I don't know about you guys. Let me down in the comments. This thing had something called UMD. It was these discs, and that's the only game I actually have, because PSP for me wasn't worth it. You just push it in like that, and it goes, and off it goes. It's supposed to play. Many guys, Apple claims, oh, it's out of battery. Well, never mind. Apple claims that they made the first, portable music player. I strongly disagree. This came out in 2004, I think, 2001, early 2000s anyway. And it had its own portable player, which I wasn't a music guy back then. Now I am, but I didn't use it much. For me, I only got a game. It wasn't worth it because I had the PlayStations 1, 2, 3, and so on back then. And it wasn't worth playing games that quality on a screen like that. I don't think it has battery, making some noises, but I don't think it actually has enough battery to play the game. But anyway, that's the same reason I'm not buying the PS Portal today, because you have a PS5 which you can actually play high resolution on huge screens, so you can immerse yourself. What's the point of spending? This was not actually so expensive, but it was €100, £100, something like that. It wasn't cheap, but it wasn't like Nintendo Switch 2 nowadays that it costs the same, if not more than PS5. But it wasn't actually worth having this if you were actually gonna play on television. If you want to see the graphic, it actually plays, but it actually plays, but this is graphics in 2006. Don't quote me on that. I think that's the date that this thing was released. It wasn't bad, but unless you were moving all the time and you were never actually home, I think it was better choice to buy the actual PlayStation at this time instead of playing on this thing. I'm rambling, but I'm waiting to see the graphics on this thing because I haven't played it since 2006. That is early 2000s, by the way, yeah? Look at those graphics.
Just because no one's ever caught one doesn't mean they're not real.
If you want a gameplay, I'm not gonna sit you over here and talk about PSP too much, but if you want a gameplay, let me know. I'm actually curious to try it out in 2026. The next thing that's even more annoying for me is the Nintendo Switch. The Nintendo Switch is kind of modern. Now we have the Nintendo Switch 2. The only reason I got this thing was Pokemon, and I have Animal Crossing as well because, well, it's a great time killer, to be honest. The only games I have on it is Dragon Ball and Pokemon. That's about it. I wanted to buy the Nintendo Switch 2, but for the same reason I was rambling about all this time for the PSP as well, this thing costs the same as PS5, and the only games that it's the Nintendo ones, the actual releases on Nintendo, is Mario Kart, Mario in general, and Pokemon, which for a handheld, I mean, it's too expensive. Other than that, it's a great console, I think. But Nintendo is not actually evolving the same way as PlayStation is evolving, I think, in my opinion. You guys let me know in the comments what you think. And yeah, that was a bit of a ramble from Grandpa K. So let me know what you guys think. How many of you guys were alive at this era of these consoles, and what was your experience with them? Yeah, can't wait to see what you guys have to say. Take care, let me know, and yeah, we got a lot of stuff to talk about. See you guys.